Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here. It is September 18th, it is Zerde. We are on IO over here in Giant Star. We're going to go check out his inventory. If you guys didn't catch the last word, we had a morning edition, episode 121. Awesome guest today. It was Doc Squiddy, a really cool guy, writer, game developer, and just a really good, knowledgeable guy for the world of Destiny. So great discussion this morning. Check out the video. It'll be popping up tomorrow morning, but for now, let's see what Tentacle has to offer. Alright, quick reminder, of course, buy your exotic engrams, see what you get, just so you guys can leave me alone in the comments, because I know some of you guys are wondering. I'll buy mine, see what I do get. We got some Paragon Greaves, don't know what the actual stat roll is on those, I'm sure they're going to end up in my Postmaster. But let's see what he's selling for his options this week. First, we've got the Riskrunner. Still just a fun gun to use. If you're newer to the game, somehow haven't had this one cross your inventory yet, buy it, put it in your inventory, you gotta have this thing, it's a must. This is a sub-machine gun. Perk here is Arc Conductor. When taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage. Kills extend the time in this overcharged state. So if you keep killing enemies in this overcharged state, you increase your damage resistance and also becomes more powerful. And then on top of that, when Arc Conductor is active, shots fired have a chance to become chain lightning and return ammo. So put all of that together. If you're being hit by arc damage, you get a resistance, a damage buff. You can chain lightning and potentially return ammo. So if you just had an infinite number of like thralls coming at you, and a few people shooting you with arc energy, you're going to be doing this arc damage, chain lightning, returning ammo effect. It's a really fun gun still to this day. So if you do not have this thing, can't say it enough, buy it, add it to your collections. This is a must-have going into the fall. And Beyond Light Fallen definitely enjoy arc damage, so this thing may be pretty powerful. We'll just have to see. For the Hunters, we've got the young Ahamkara Spine. Always a cool look with the skull on the arm. Just legit love the art on some of these pieces of exotic armor. Perk here is Wish Dragon Teeth. Increases Tripmine grenade duration and blast radius. Ability damage grants Tripmine grenade energy. So two things. One, the grenade will stay on the wall longer. When it does trip, it's going to explode in a bigger radius, so double bonus there. And ability damage, so if you get damage done by the grenade, you get some grenade energy back. Overall, a big win. If you like trip mines at all, if they're part of your build, your solar build at all, PvP, whatever it is, this is kind of a good thing. For the stats over here, we got 13 intellect and 14 strength. Unfortunately, as this is grenade related and it's 2 on discipline, not unfortunately wonderful. You do have, 13 on mobility, 14 on strength, so Hunters still may find some uses for this one. But as this is a grenade-focused exotic and you have literally the lowest stat number possible for discipline, that's probably kind of a bummer. But if all you have is a collections Ahamkara Spine, this is still probably better than that. So if you don't have any other options, pick it up. If you got other options, check your stat rolls. For the Titans, we've got the Wormgod Carress. Burning Fists is your perk here. Melee kills increase melee damage for a short period of time. Additional kills extend the duration and increase its effects. So if you get melee kills, you increase your melee damage for a little while, which is a nice thing. I can't remember if this one stacks because it actually might. Additional kills extend the duration, increase. So yeah, if you get additional kills, you're going to make it last longer, or at least like reset the timer that it's there and then start stacking this. I don't know if it's up to 3 or 5, but if you have a melee build or you like running around and punching stuff, can be a cool build, especially depending on if you go with like, a Striker Titan with the one where you actually really start punching heavy. You could have some powerful punches here for sure. I know people used to break the game with this exotic since it was turned off for a little while. They seem to have fixed the breaking effects, but it's still probably fairly powerful. Decent stat rolls here as well. You got a 60, so not the highest, but you do have recovery at 17, which is just kind of a good thing overall. Resilience. Yeah, it's a Titan stat, but unfortunately it doesn't really do you that much good. Discipline at 9, intellect at 10, and strength at 10. Almost a perfect tier level at each one of those. Mobility and resilience not that high, but I've seen a worse stat distribution. This one's not actually too bad. So if you enjoy punching stuff, give this a go. It's definitely one to consider. Finally, for the Warlocks, we've got the Apotheosis Veil. Insatiable is your perk. Immediately regenerate health, melee, grenade, and rift energy upon activating your super. Nearby allies recharge class abilities faster. So two things. One, you're going to regenerate, I think, all of it, your health, melee, grenade, and rift energy when you activate your super. Overall, that's not a bad thing, but waiting to use your super to get energy back and having no other effect until you use your super, it's not my favorite. But on the other side, if you pair it with something like Traveler's Chosen with a full stack, you could throw a grenade, cast your super, have a grenade up. When your super's done, cast that grenade. Then reload, get the, heavy reload on, say, Traveler's Chosen, that's 3 grenades back to back to back, if you time it all together. So there is some potential here. You've also got 20 on Discipline, 10 on Recovery. Intellect is low, unfortunately, as you're waiting for your super. It's just going to take a little bit longer. But the 20 on Discipline, 10 on Recovery, 14 on Mobility, not bad. Just the Recovery and Discipline alone is pretty good. It's a 63 stat roll, so the highest one for the week. If you're a Warlock and you've been having fun with Traveler's Chosen, try synergizing all of these things together. You might have more fun than you expect. But that's mostly what Xur has this week. As I said, he is over here in Io and Giant Scar. Definitely check him out in the cave. Make sure you buy your exotic engram. Last Word, episode 121 will be up on the channel, so if you guys are curious about that one, hit the subscribe button, the alert bell. You guys will get notification when that goes up. Probably tomorrow morning while I'm working, you'll be able to watch that one. Check out the podcast. It's also up in audio form, so Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, wherever you listen to it, it's basically on every platform, I think. So check out the audio platform. It's called The Last Word with Ebontis and Lord Cognito. And for me, you can also find me on Twitch and Twitter, streaming this and many other games. And on Twitter, covering everything with technology, PS5, graphics cards, and who knows what. So thank you guys for the support. I will see you all very soon. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.